Fala pessoal, de boa, continuando a nossa gameplay do Starfield de onde paramos. Se estiverem gostando do conteúdo, deixa o like, se inscreva no canal para dar aquela força e vamos lá, né? Bom, no último vídeo aí a gente terminou numa missão onde o próprio personagem ali dela disse que em 2 dias, pelo menos, ele teria mais um trabalho pra gente, né? Então a gente progrediu ali 2 dias no game e agora voltamos nele pra seguir com a próxima missão.
Someone out there. This apparition must be dealt with.
It is my top priority, I assure you. But it is dangerous the further you step away from the city. We will need someone qualified to assist.
But what about yourself? Are you not trained in the Herald's arts?
Well, technically, I'm still an apprentice. But what you speak of is akin to an exorcism, and we know little about how these phantoms exist in our world. Even a fully trained herald may not be equipped to deal with this phenomenon.
By Genon's word, has the Great Serpent left us with nothing to defend ourselves?
My sister in days.
This is an ill omen
Great
indeed.
Serpent. I
You
pray
must
nothing has
keep the
happened to her.
faith, and in doing so the reward will come. You see? All is not lost. My friend here may be just the person we need. Oh, your timing could not be better. We have a situation.
It's an urgent matter. There's a spirit haunting the old orphanage.
A vortex phantom, to be clear. But be that as it may, we now have a headwind for your case. From what I've heard, my friend here is quite famous for dealing with exactly your type of problem.
Is that so? You've handled these phantoms before? I saw it, but only from a distance. It was like a person, but of smoke and dust. From my vantage point, it was standing near the window, looking out. I was once a volunteer there, years ago, and was worried the cataclysm had taken it. Never in my wildest dreams did I suspect it would be haunted.
Yes, but something about this feels strange. The phantoms we encountered were dangerous, hostile.
I don't know. It didn't even look at me. It stood by itself near the window, but I only caught a glimpse of it from afar.
That is not the behavior I'd expect, given what we know about these things. But I will let the Vindicator investigate and make their own conclusions. In Dazra, violence is a part of life, starting from the day we are asked to sacrifice our growths. So much of our service is dedicated to bloodshed, and I grew tired of it. I wanted to perform miracles of a different kind, but I don't know if I am capable of such things. They are haunting the old orphanage. Until recently, it was a refuge for lost children, but had closed down due to a lack of volunteers. In the past few weeks, there have been rumors of people squatting there and using the building as housing. Given its history, it doesn't surprise me that a wayward soul would go back there, if they sought to be found.
A wayward soul? Surely we should not give such merciful terms to this thing. It haunts the orphanage and is a clear danger to anyone who may have been inside. I was at the Halls of Healing, praying for my family. The odd thing is, I did not know what I was praying for. Only that I had a fear in my gut, a sharp pain of the abdomen. Moments later, I heard the din of the crowd and rushed out, searching for my husband. My prayers were answered when I found him safe, but the same cannot be said for the orphanage. We must rid the house of this phantom. I'm afraid I did not get close at all. The ground surrounding the orphanage is collapsing. There may be other dangers and perhaps even phantoms nearby. But my concern is for anyone who may have been living in the building. Yes, the old orphanage is ill-fated, that much is certain. Even before the city was lost, I once asked the heralds to read the star scales and bless the children there. Instead, they spoke of malicious portents. Now I wonder if the land itself is cursed. It was once an orphanage for young children who lost their parents. The children were raised there and eventually guided into service by the Ministry of State. It was run by a handful of donors and local volunteers like the Ueda girl. But it closed down months ago. Great Serpent, protect us from evil.
Beleza, pessoal, e agora a gente precisa ir lá neste orfanato, então, fazer a investigação, tá? Fui fazendo o caminho ali, a gente só consegue entrar por essas bolhas aí de gravidade, muito louco. E vamos lá, né? O lugar já parece meio macabro, mas beleza.
Okay, children. Does anyone know who succeeded Tinan Varun to become the next speaker? I'll even give you a hint. He had 2 sons, Jandar and Jarek. Oh, I know! Yes, Umaran. Who do you think it was? Jandar or Jarek? Neither. It was a giant Groot named Borklebub. He came riding on the back of the Great Serpent and bit Jarek's head off! Well, that's not the worst answer you've given today. I'll consider that progress. In any case, lunch is over. Everyone take their bowls to the kitchen and clear the table.
Beleza, vamos dizer que é uma missão até que simples, mas ela tem alguns enigmas que você precisa mais prestar atenção nos áudios do códice ali, tá? Pra ir progredindo. Eu vou ir pegando os livros ali também, conta uma breve historinha aí, essa daqui é a parte 1. Quem quiser dar uma lida com calma, é só ir pausando o vídeo aí também, né? Padrão. E aí é o seguinte, né? A gente vai ter que prestar atenção nas falas do códice, porque é ele que vai nos guiar aqui para progredir na missão. Vamos dar um exemplo, a gente precisa pegar uma tigela. Não adianta você, né, pegar ela dessa forma aqui e mover lá para perto da porta, porque, né, infelizmente o game não reconhece isso. Só pegando o item mesmo, ó, e vindo pro inventário, né? Acho que é a única forma de se contar, ó. Beleza? Então, agora a gente vai progredindo para a próxima etapa. Já deu para ver ali também, né, que o fantasma veio para cá. Outro códice aqui. Ele é o objetivo. Nada. Ah, é pra colocar ele aqui então. Beleza.
I hate doing chores. There's just so many dishes. Well, you don't have to do them if you don't want to. Yeah, but Miss Ueda says we can't go upstairs until we finish. But I know where she keeps the key card. It's on the top shelf, in the corner. See where I put the ladder? I don't think that ladder's high enough. Grown-ups really don't play fair. Well, that's why I put the footstool on the ladder. Then I can reach to the top. That seems kind of dangerous. Are you sure the keycard's there? I don't see it anyway. It's in the jam jar. Ew, gross. So you have to dip your hand in jam to get it? No, that's the trick. The jar isn't actually full of jam. Whoa.
Beleza, né? Então a gente já recebeu ali a nossa próxima dica também aqui do códice. O próprio fantasma ali, ó, já foi na direção do item. E ele está bem aqui, ó. É o cartão de acesso. A gente vai conseguir abrir as portas aí também, se você quiser explorar, faz parte. Aqui fora pelo jeito não tem nada. Então bem de boa. Vamos abrir a porta fechada aqui. Temos a segunda parte do livro ali também, vou deixar um pouquinho na tela aí. Então nosso objetivo tá aqui no banheiro mesmo. Temos aqui, ó, um cartão de acesso, tranquilo. E a gente vai onde o fantasma foi agora, né? Que no caso é nessa área onde temos essa caixa de armazenamento e mais um códice ali que a gente precisa reproduzir agora para continuar a missão.
Alright, children, it's time for bed. But Miss Ueda, what if we need you for something? Yeah, like if there was a fire, or even worse, a water. Well, in the event of an emergency, we'll want to follow the drills we practiced. But what if it wasn't an emergency? What if I stubbed my toe? Yeah, what if I stubbed his toe? What if the Great Serpent came down and said, we need you to stay up past your bedtimes and stubbed everyone's toes? What then? Now, children. If there's any reason you need me, no matter how small, just ring the bell and I'll open the door. Like this? That's right, Sora. But try not to abuse the privilege.
Beleza, né? A gente vai ter ali, ó, mais essa parte aqui também do livro, que é a terceira agora. Tranquilo, então padrãozinho, deixo um pouco na tela pra vocês.
Amidst the dreams, whispers, a voice sings for our trapped world unheard. I wander this place, caged here, longing for a moment of a love that holds no time nor place. Here we touch walls that lead a faceless path, leaving prints streaked along faded glass. I wander this place that calls to feel once more the gentle warmth of your hand softly as the rain falls.
Beleza, pessoal, esse daqui é um dos finais, tá, que a gente tem dessa missão, onde, né, o espírito ali, ele perde o controle e vira o nosso inimigo, certo? E aí não tem muito o que fazer, a gente precisa eliminar ele, certo?
That's exhilarating.
E aí depois aparece um outro ali também, ó. E é só derrotar e acabou. Só que é o seguinte, esse final aqui ele não é o mais correto dessa missão, porque ela é uma sequência da missão anterior e a gente não sabe o nome dessa fantasma aqui, tá? Porém essa música é familiar, certo? E aí a gente vai fazer o melhor final, que é o que eu vou mostrar pra vocês agora, beleza? Na missão anterior, nós recebemos essa caixinha aqui, ó, de música, tá? E é o seguinte, ao chegar ali na fantasma, se a gente reproduzir a música nela, o final irá mudar.
That song. I know it. I hear music. So lost. Where am I? Is that a voice? So bright. A flash of light. And now, here. Where am I? What is happening? Was wandering the road, swerving under my feet. I hear a song. I thought I know it. Melody, faint, followed, chased it, brought me here. Home. I can go home. I can see it now. The way back.
Beleza, pessoal, dessa forma aqui, né, a gente não tem nenhuma hostilidade e ela simplesmente vai embora, tá? E agora teremos ali também um códice aqui explicando um pouquinho mais dela, que tá em cima da mesa, e vamos lá.
One of the helpers was taken away last night. They accused him of heresy. I know better than to argue, but now we're severely understaffed. I hate to spend less time with Grandpa, given he's always forgetting things, but the children need me.
I pray that the Great Serpent delivers us from this.
Anything new to report? Were you able to remove the Phantom?
Oh, please. I hope you bring good news. That is understandable given the cataclysm. We can rebuild the orphanage elsewhere, but that is a problem of stone and mortar. What matters is that you removed the Phantom.
Indeed. This city will be rebuilt in time. We are committed to this as a people.
You could show a little more commitment, Vasilis, but that is a conversation for me and your mother. For now, I am simply grateful the matter is resolved.
Yes, as am I. In fact, I think you deserve a reward for your efforts. Here, in appreciation for your assistance. There's still much to do, but I feel confident with volunteers like yourself, we are trending in the right direction. Oh, I wouldn't ask you to give any more time than you've already offered. Part of being a good delegate is spreading out the work. We are all working as a team. Maybe. I knew this trial would force me to grow as a healer, but I didn't anticipate the way it would. I haven't changed at all in terms of my healing skill or knowledge of prayer, but that isn't the only way to heal people. You showed me I can heal others by connecting people, not just through medicine, so in that sense, yes, I feel I have learned much. Jinan, guide your steps.
Beleza, pessoal, e aí terminando a missão desta forma aqui, tá? A gente vai voltar ali no senhor que ajudamos lá no vídeo anterior, tá? Porque com ele a gente vai ter alguns diálogos a mais também relacionado a essa missão aqui.
I heard my granddaughter singing the other day. It was faint, but it was definitely her. Does this mean she's still alive?
E aí, né, você tem várias opções aí também, né, pra decidir o que vai falar pra ele. E caso você termine a missão lá também eliminando, né, essa fantasma aqui, ele só vai ficar se lamentando aí em relação a ela, tá? E aqui a gente vai dizer a verdade, né?
I don't understand. She was just here, singing. I could hear it. How could she have passed? But I can see in your eyes. There are some things that cannot be conveyed with words alone. If she is gone and at rest, then I can only pray that she has found her place among the promised. Thank you for telling me.
Beleza, pessoal, e para nossa próxima missão, estamos indo nessa localização aqui fora da cidade, tá? Partindo dessa fazenda pra cá, é onde iremos iniciar ali mais uma missão aqui da DLC, beleza? Que vai ser com o próprio dono da fazenda. O problema agora é só encontrar ele, né? É só um trabalhador ali normal. Ah, ele tá lá na frente, ó. Beleza, vamos lá.
Every part of my damned body aches. Ugh. Getting too old to keep up with these stupid growths. Ah, it's you. The one Anasco spoke to. While I am pleased that you wish to make my acquaintance, I'm preoccupied with a problem that demands my attention. Apologies, but I must continue on. A problem of stolen property. I run a growth farm nearby. Look, I really must be going. This is a pressing matter. Yeah, perhaps. I'm old and very tired. I suppose I could use the assistance. For weeks now, my growths have been going missing. The first time I did not think much of it. Growths are crafty and sometimes they escape. But I am down too many growths now for this to be a mere coincidence. They are being stolen. This cannot continue. I cannot keep purchasing new growths only for them to go missing a few days later. And without my growths, I cannot supply milk or meat to this city. I understand that this may seem a minor problem compared to the others in Dazra, but I would appreciate your assistance. Do I look like a miser? Yes. Yes, I will pay you. Thank you very much. Please go to my farm, see if you can find anything I have missed. I will continue to inquire around the city. Good luck. Let us hope that you can get to the bottom of this.
Beleza, iniciamos a missão aqui então. Deixa eu só deixar ela como ativa ali. E aí, precisaremos ir em direção à sua fazenda, tá? Que tá bem distante daqui, para fazer a investigação ali. E é isso aí, né? Vamos lá. Chegando na localização aqui, a gente já vai ter uma marcação ali de onde precisaremos dar uma olhadinha, né? E a gente tem um opcional ali também, certo? Para completar. Então, primeiro vamos lá investigar a área aqui. Aqui temos uma chave do depósito e também temos um códice ali em cima da mesa. Vamos dar uma olhadinha nele. Deixar na tela um pouquinho para vocês aí também. Faz parte da missão esse códice aqui. E agora vamos ver aqui o terminal, né? Beleza, né? Depois que a gente teve aí todas as informações, agora é pra investigar ali a fazenda, tá? E ver algo de suspeito. Bom, lendo ali a informação, a gente já viu que ele não contratou ninguém, tá? Ele não tem ali nenhum funcionário, vamos dizer assim, trabalhando pra ele. E isso aí é a primeira coisa estranha que a gente já acaba encontrando aqui também na fazenda, né?
Please, just move. I cannot stay long. Just move already. What? What are you doing here? Well, I am his farmhand, and he never told me that, so how do I know you are telling the truth?
You are a bad actor, and I am losing my patience. Tell us what you are doing with the groats, now.
All right, just hear me out. Look, I am not the mastermind of all this. I was paid by a man named Andra to bring him a groat. I need the credits to pay for my uncle's medicine. I am not sure why Andra needs the groats, but you can ask him yourself. I was told to bring the groat to the seaweed farms in Dasra. As for me, I promise that I will leave this farm and never come back. I will. I won't ever come back here.
Beleza, né? Então agora teremos aí uma outra fazenda também pra ir, tá? Ó, só mostrando pra vocês aí no mapa. Chegando no lugar, a gente vai confrontar o cara ali, né? Em relação ao roubo aí do animal.
Do you need something?
My friend at the farm? I think you have the wrong guy. Besides, I would never steal a groat from someone, especially in times like these.
E aí, nessa parte aqui também, a gente vai ter diversas escolhas. Atacar, o roubo, persuadir, tá? E eu, como tenho a perk de empatia também, posso escolher esse caminho. E qualquer decisão que você tomar vai influenciar um pouquinho lá a recompensa no final. Porém, é aquele esquema. Não é nada que vai mudar muita coisa também na história não, tá? O caso aqui é que a gente viu que o cara não tem más intenções, então a gente pode acabar resolvendo isso daqui pacificamente, que é o que eu vou fazer agora.
Am I really that obvious? No, okay. I confess. This groat is not mine. And I have been taking Malik's groats for some time, but I swear to you that it is for a good reason. I know so many people that cannot feed themselves or their families. So many people, so many children are starving. I have been taking the groats and giving them to families that cannot afford to feed themselves. At times, I pay others to steal the groats so they can use the credits for medication or other supplies. Listen, I will pay you however much the groat is worth, but just let me leave with it. I will leave Malik's groats alone from here on out.
E ainda nessa parte a gente tem ali a opção de atacar ele, né? De mandar embora ali também, porém eu vou pagar aí um crédito pra ele, né? Pegar e trabalhar pro cara lá pelo menos, né? A gente já vai resolver dois problemas aqui de uma vez só, beleza?
Are you serious? That is a considerable amount of credits. That could help a lot of people. Well, I will take you up on your offer, if Malik will have me. I will bring back his groat and apologize to him as soon as possible.
What are you still doing here? Please, we mustn't waste time. I pray that you can get to the bottom of this. It is just me at the farm. I do not have any workers. If that were the case, I would not have bothered asking you for help. There is a lot of pressure on me and the other groat farmers to provide a steady supply of groats for rations. We are holding out but if something goes wrong, we could be responsible for the starvation of hundreds. All this pressure. It is not good for an old body like mine. And with my growths missing, things are growing worse by the day. What fool would live amongst growths if he did not like them? I like them just fine. And being a growth farmer is noble, responsible work. That being said, growths are stubborn, idiotic animals that I am growing much too old to deal with. You know nothing about keeping livestock. We need to stop my growths from disappearing so that we can properly feed Dazra. An interruption of the food supply would be catastrophic at a time like this. And if I keep losing growths, how will I breed new ones? I can work with the other growth farms, but their supply is already strained. He'd like to what and do what? I do not need any help, much less from a no-good growth thief. I would have rather you shot him. That may be true, but still, can I trust him? I will show the virtue of mercy and hear him out. But I make no guarantees that I will accept him. It has been a strange day, and I would very much like to rest now. I appreciate you looking into this matter.
Beleza, pessoal, terminamos aí mais uma missão aqui da DLC, tá? O que eu encontrei de missão até agora foi isso mesmo. Se eu tiver encontrando mais alguma aí eu coloco pra vocês, porém, né, a gente vai explorar ali todo o sistema aqui também e finalizar a DLC. Valeu, falou!